one drunk wicked.
Excellent. Attaboy.
Come here, sissy.
Yo, it's eXtine from Community Fortress. Welcome to another episode of X Television. We're watching today a match between Muscle Milk and Moolians and EG, Evil Geniuses. Muscle Milk was formerly known as I7, although before that they were formerly known as Muscle Milk, so they've dropped their sponsor and they're back to their regular name. Both teams running some off-class here. We got Seabear, who's normally a soldier, running Pyro, coming in through the closet. There he is, there's the flank. Nice, gets Destro a light, and takes out a scout and EG's medic, Casey. So big swing there. EG just not watching the closet, which is really a key location in this Badlands map. If you're not aware of somebody coming Valley, they're going to flank you, and they're going to flank you hard. That's exactly what happened there. Pyro is not usually running these competitive maps, but Badlands is one where right on that middle fight, occasionally you'll see it. Complexity is another team that likes to run the off class and occasionally runs the Pyro there. And it really worked out for Muscle Milk and Moolians there. Taking out the medic is a huge deal. So they're trying to pushing now, trying to keep their pressure up, trying to utilize that Uber, but just the soldier and the demo, they weren't able to use that Uber to score any kills, and they go down. Muscle Milk still trying to push in, but nothing really happening. They got Destro, which was a big loss to the defense of the last point, but don't think they're going to be able to do anything here. Both teams just building a little bit and hanging back trying to poke. Skipping forward just a little bit, we have EG's got their Uber ready. They're trying to move in. Reptile just goes down though, takes a sticky trap and then a rocket, and Casey just wasn't on the ball there and just missed the Uber pop. He finds Felon though, they try to go in, but Uber fades and no damage done whatsoever. They're trying to get in there before CB got his Uber up, but he's ready now, and here they come. Their demo man coming on the sides. Casey tried to back into resupply, got dropped down to the side, gets singled out and taken down. Nice work from Muscle Milk here, and they just clear out the entire team and capture the point. Nice round from Muscle Milk. They're definitely the underdogs in this team. EG has quite the pedigree, but they've kind of been in a little bit of a rough rut lately, having some bad results in the Alienware tournaments and some disappointments in ESEA-Invite. This is Muscle Milk's first season in ESEA-Invite. They have a lot of skill to their team, but it remains to be seen how they can stack up against the competition in the Invite League. There were 8 teams in the league, now only 7, but it's a pretty stacked league. Reptile coming in pretty aggressive as he's known, but doesn't get any damage. He goes down, but Muscle Milk is down 2 players. Destro jumping over the top, trying to get CB, and CB finishes him off with the needles right before he was about to get killed. Destro was whipping out the bottles. Sickness came in though and finished off the job, but the Muscle Milk soldiers do a good job of cornering him and taking him out. They're the only ones left. They're trying to fall back to resupply, but Sizer comes in, finishes off Seabear, and sneaks his way out. Not even taking any damage there. Some nice avoidance by Sizer. Muscle Milk's all up, but it's going to be tough for them to hold this point here. You can see Ducky's lobbing in some stickies, and also you got Bloodsire trying to work some sniper from the battlements. Bloodsire's a notorious sniper. He's trying to get a peek in over on Casey, but Casey was aware to where Bloodsire was and staying away. But he did pop that Uber, probably just being fearful of Bloodsire's skills, but that's very understandable. Bloodsire is an exceptional sniper. Muscle Milk's down several players here. They got a scout trying to come in. Stam Jelly jumping around, doing some dodging, but EG closes in and takes him out. EG, let's go over the teams real quick. They got Sizer and Sickness on Scout, Felon and Reptile on Soldier, Destro on Demo Man, and Casey on Medic. Casey was on a bit of a vacation in Europe for about a week, so EG was playing with Ruin, but Casey's back with him now, and this is a regular lineup, so they don't have any excuses here. For Muscle Milk, we got Stam Jelly and Bloodsire playing Scout, although both of them like to switch to the utilities. Fastfire, who just went down, and Seabear on Soldier, CB on Medic, and Ducky on Demo Man. CB just missed Fastfire a couple seconds ago. They were trying to push in with this Uber, but Fastfire went down, similar to what happened with Casey and Reptile last round. EG now, they got a big advantage on the Uber. They're going to try and push in and utilize that. You see one of their solies coming in here. Stam Jelly's Sentry Guns goes down, and now they're going after CB. Yep, 3 players just jumping right on him. It's just the scouts left. And they're getting on the point. Ducky's back into it too. He gets the kill on Casey. Nice pill work there. One more scout. Oh, nice. Reptile gets taken out by Stam Jelly, and he even finishes off Destro. EG's down to just sickness. We'll see if he tries to push in here, though, knowing that Muscle Milk's real weak. He does, and he takes out Ducky, which is a good trade. You know, the Demo Man with his stickies is just so crucial, especially on Badlands, where the last point can just get capped in a matter of seconds. So the Muscle Milk's trying to set up again. Interesting sentry spot from Stam Jelly, not covering the point, but looking at the sides. Felon was skipping in, but Stam Jelly got on the point to make sure he didn't get any caps, and the rest of the team circled in and finished him off, which is a pretty good trade for Muscle Milk, losing a scout for the soldier. You see a lot of utility work on this last point because scouts on defense are really tough to utilize effectively, except when you're pushing out. But until you have a man advantage, there's no point pushing out of this point on defense. So you can see Bloodsire's using Huntsman Sniper, just trying to spam arrows down this tight little hallway. Now EG's coming in, they pop their Uber. Casey getting a little separated though, he doesn't have anybody to heal. He heals Reptile, switches over to Felon. Felon's in the back here by lower lobby, needs a lot of heals, so Casey's staying with him. Reptile gets cornered, taken down. Bloodsire trying to come in, but Felon puts it down quick. Muscle Milk's down to just 3 players, but that's where EG's at as well. Now, Ducky's respawned up for Muscle Milk, so they got a bit of advantage here, especially since Destro just went down there. Nice sticky work from Ducky. Ducky had a rough game last week against Pandemic, which I7 Muscle Milk lost 5-3. Ducky had a really slow start and was had like 2-3 points out of the first couple rounds, but he's coming on well this game, and hopefully he solved whatever problems he's had. You see Bloodsire's running Spy, but I think EG's onto him, and yeah, it looks like Sizer saw him trying to sneak up on Sickness there. Muscle Milk's down 2 players. They're going to be in a tight spot here. Both teams popped Uber, and this one soldier jumping up while Felon stays down low. He kills Stam Jelly. Got a shot on Fastfire, juggle him right into Destro's sticky. Nice work there. Reptile got a kill on Ducky, but he goes down to Seabear, who just came in. And CB goes in down trying to cover Seabear, and EG just rolls onto the point and clears it out. So pretty exciting play there. EG is certainly favored in this match. I predicted them on Community Fortress. I predicted them to win this match 5-1. But I did say that I7 was going to put up a pretty strong fight. But we'll see here. I don't think that prediction is going to hold the way I7's been playing so far. EG, both their soldiers jumping up. Reptile able to score a quick kill on CB. And that's dying a little too quickly for a medic on the mid battle. EG's coming in well, but it's just Destro and Casey. It's like Casey's in the house there, Destro right below, but Casey's instead choosing to fall back instead of to jump down and heal Destro, which is understandable. He's got about 70% of his Uber right now, and that's worth saving. They're going to switch over to Yard. Muscle Milk still hasn't captured the point yet, but there they go. They're finally on it, and they're going to rally up. You see, like, EG is forming up on a choke, lobbing a couple stickies in, but they're forced to fall back a little bit. Muscle Milk finally getting the cap there. EG pops their Uber, started on the scout, Sickness. They get a kill on Bloodsire underneath, but now the Uber's fading. That was really all they got from that, was just one kill on Bloodsire. Destro goes down for EG. There goes Sickness. Now they're 3 down, just half the squad left. Sizer goes down as well. Muscle Milk's not only going to secure this point, but they're going to move on towards Spire. And the combo for EG's on the Great Bridge. Reptile tried to jump up, but got pushed off by Muscle Milk Scout there. They got this Spire cap easy. Let's see what they do with this Uber. They got about a 30% advantage. They probably know that. Know that they got to push fairly quickly here. Looks like they're going to take this right approach. Oh, and there they go. Nice work by Seabear. Just 2 quick rockets on Casey. He had no chance whatsoever. Rest of EG starting to fall back. Sizer switched from heavy to scout to get to the point a little bit quicker, but he couldn't stop it. So I got 3 more parts coming for this. Stay tuned and watch the rest of this exciting match. Thanks for tuning in.